Hello there! I'm making this video as the one I initially had wanted to make today, talking about what is now known as the city of Doncaster in South Yorkshire. As you know, my name is Louise, though you guys can call me Lou. I don't know if you will believe that I have spent most of almost 46 years now growing up in this little corner of the world, and I've seen so much change myself over these years. I'll have some images above the audio for you to see. Growing up, I started life down in a little corner of Doncaster called Hyde Park. Me and my family did move about a little bit, and we've seen the continuing development of the place that was granted its own city status a few years ago. We've gone from two individual bus stations to one centralised bus interchange that connects both North and South Doncaster. My side of the city, that was formerly a town, contains the updated French Gate Centre that once upon a time was known as the Arndale Centre, a modern college and university centre. Next to the bus interchange we have the train station, and we're about, as of early or mid-2027, to have a new business building next to it. The Waterdale Centre, while once upon a time having been Southern Doncaster's shopping area with Quick Save and the long-standing Stafford Life pub, is now the city's civic quarter, which features a new council one-stop building, Cast Theatre, the Savoy Cinema, which is the first in-town centre cinema in a number of years, since we lost the Odeon and Canon ABC. Even the old St James swimming baths and the Grand Theatre will be getting restored in one way or another at some point. A lot of us had felt that our town city had been becoming run down and feeling abandoned. Shops closing down or buildings being built unfortunately ended up not being utilised. We are still the home of the Grand St Leisure Festival. I feel as if this place may at least be starting, despite how it looks, to be getting revived, with money getting pumped into restoring the Doncaster Dome. St George's Minster has its own beautiful interior and stained glass windows, and other events like crafting live and award events happen at the Doncaster Racecourse too. There have been and continue to be new housing developments built in villages from Borby, where the old middle school was that I went to, and there are more community-minded places and groups spreading through our city. Nowhere is perfect, and I have been as aware of that in my almost 46 years as anyone, but I wanted to focus on making a video, or a few, highlighting the positives of my hometown city, which I do still love. Feel free to ask questions in the comment section down below, and I can make further videos highlighting specific buildings and their histories and my own memories of them in the future. Thank you for watching. Love, Lou. So, a really good friend of mine from the community posted a comment on my first video about the city, if we have any animal sanctuaries or zoos here in Doncaster. So I'm going to do my best to answer the question. To the best of my knowledge, outside of a few working farms, possible animal sanctuaries, our biggest place of interest is the Yorkshire Wildlife Park, which has been around for a number of years now. I can't say as to how long specifically it's been open, but it contains all sorts of animals, including hyenas, giraffes, polar bears, and you can even stay at the park in a hotel, so you'll be able to spend more time exploring. They have had a number of events over the years, including various pop stars and Christmas events, etc. I have loved exploring the few times that I have been. There are even lions as well as monkeys, which I think are amongst my favourite animals in the park. I know my videos come in relatively short and not necessarily as often as I'd like to make them, but I will try to continue to upload whenever I can. My girlfriend has also made a suggestion of a video to me discussing whether or not mental health and the paranormal can be connected. As someone who's possibly more open because I have my own personal mental health issues, this is something I personally have been fascinated by. I have a diagnosis of depression and anxiety, and I know that the paranormal and mental health has been discussed as being connected a lot over time, including people with mental health issues appearing to be possessed. So yes, I'm going through research for that. Anyway, please go look at both my videos in support of this lovely man who asked these questions, and thank you for watching this part 2 for my Doncaster videos. Love, Lou.